welcome back to the channel. So, it's been a while since I did a talkie video, but I feel like now is a good opportunity to do a talkie video, given that I've been dead busy with, well, work and just been to VANLIFE Festival for the weekend. So, I want to talk about Terriblefest, actually, while we're on the subject of VANLIFE Festival. So, as some of you may know, or some of you may not know, I decided last year that I was going to put on my own little camper van weekend festival type thing. And that is happening. Again, if you don't know, 8th, 9th and 10th of August, up in sunny Rotherham. I'm a bit embarrassed it's not quite Sheffield, it's just, but Rotherham is what it is. Beautiful place, by the way, Hooton Lodge, beautiful venue. Already sort of a ready-made festival venue. They have things on every bloody weekend and all through the week. But we have hired that entire place out for a weekend of hopefully chilled vibes, light entertainment, some food, beer. The bar there is actually really bloody good. When you see the bar there, it's going to piss all over any festival bar you've ever seen. That has varieties of things. We got a good amount of food vendors. Good choice of food for those that like food. I like food, as you can probably tell. I've piled it on a little bit. What else have we got? There's a marquee tent for those that want to sit inside. It's not going to rain in August, so let's not think about that. But if that did happen, it's pissed it down at VANLIFE Festival quite a lot, to be honest. But anyway, if the rain does come, they've got a huge marquee there with tables and chairs and stuff in, so we can chill inside. But the main sort of point of this festival is to gather and communicate and relax and all that. But that being said, we've also got quite a cool stage with live music playing pretty much all day on the Saturday. So, as you can imagine, this is quite a stressful thing to organise, and it's pretty much me and just one other person doing the entire thing. And I'm sure that those of you that have been involved with some of the bigger festivals will know that it takes a big team to do that. So I'm under pressure. Also, I want to deliver for you lot as well, which is the most stressful bit, actually. Terriblefest.com. Obviously, it's called Terriblefest because it's mine, and it's a festival, so Terriblefest. What started off as a joke name has now become the name. Terriblefest.com is where you can buy tickets. Tickets are priced reasonably, I think. You can go check out the prices in the link below for that. So, we open Friday morning, close Sunday evening. There's no pressure to stay there. You're free to come and go as you please, pretty much. We don't really want traffic moving too much, but you know, if come Sunday you want to leave at dinner time rather than evening, you can bloody do that, because otherwise it'd be kidnapping, wouldn't it? And I'm not going to do that. There's some YouTubers there. There's no YouTube area or anything like that. I think that YouTube areas are a bit dated now, and all the sort of fragile egos in the YouTube world, most of them have disappeared now. Most of them have disappeared now anyway, and you don't want to see them at a festival anyway. But there are a few people going who will be parked with everybody else like a normal person, because YouTubers are normal people. With a bit more charisma, obviously, but you know, we've got a few people there. But I'm not going down that route of trying to promote that as a highlight of the festival, because it's not about that. It's about you and you lot watching. I can't wait to see you there. Genuinely can't. And some of you, I don't know, might want to see me. I don't know, but you can talk amongst your friends if you don't want to talk to me. To be honest, I'll probably get bored of talking after about 2 hours of being there and probably got hide in my van like I do at every other festival. So, Terriblefest.com. We have got 10 bands playing on Saturday, which is a lot of bands to fit in on a day. And the bands are... I'm not going to name the bands right now because, to be honest, I can't think of them all off the top of my head. But the types of music is live music, indie, pop, cover bands. We've got original signed bands that have got singles out and all that kind of thing. So we're promoting new talent, young talent, as well as having... We've got a Post Malone tribute band. I couldn't even name what... I don't even know what a Post Malone is. But we've got one, and he's a friend of mine, so he's coming along to do Post Malone songs. Don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Some of you might know what a Post Malone is, so that's a thing that's happening. The main band that's playing is a Kiss tribute band. Now, I know some people have said, oh my God, I don't like heavy metal music. I'm not coming to your festival. There's no heavy metal being played at my festival, so shut up. Kiss aren't heavy metal particularly, they're more glam rock, and I think that's cool, and I think that once you lot get dressed up and you've had your faces painted and all that, I think you'll find it cool as well, because to be honest, by the time that band comes on, you'll have had a skinful and you'll dance to out, so don't worry about it. So I'm going to try and run you through. So let's start Friday. Friday, you turn up when you want on Friday. Hopefully you'll turn up earlier rather than later. And there's not going to be a right lot on. There's not going to be a right lot on, because Friday daytime's about setting up, getting you all parked up, getting you all, have some food, have some beer and that. And then we've got Cat the drummer, who is a friend of mine. Remember that Sprinter that I used to live in many years ago? The grey one that was paedophile blue, but now it's grey. He owns that. He bought that off me many years ago, and now he is his own act where he drums along to music, and it's very chilled and ambient and psychedelic and all these words that it is. It is all them things. And he has his own sort of stretch tent, and we'll all gather round and we'll all just, relax. That is going to be cool, because the whole idea behind Friday is, let's just get in the field and everybody just chill. So Friday is the most chilled thing. And then whatever time you want, really, you can go to bed, or you can stay up all night, but I don't think there's any point in that. So wake up Saturday morning, and pretty much as soon as you wake up, you're going to go to the burger van and grab yourself a bacon butty and a coffee, and then you can just hang out. You can get drunk, actually. You can get drunk pretty much straight away if you wanted to. I've talked about alcohol quite a lot. That's not the key thing in this festival, but I just know that... I'm not saying you're all pissheads, but some of you like a little... Then the music starts, basically. The live acts will start, I think, around 10, 11 a.m. and continue on until 10, 11 p.m. So a full day of different styles of music and stuff, and it'll be really nice. We've got circus performers on there. It was a circus theme from the beginning. So we've got circus performers. We've got a circus school. So the squids are amongst you, the kiddywinks. And if, the adults that are, the mental ages of children can learn how to do circus tricks. We've got fire breathers and shit like that. And they're going to be playing while the music's on, and it'll all just come together, and it'll just be brilliant, and it'll be euphoric. That's the word, euphoric. It'll be good. And then there are trade stalls, obviously. Trade stalls, we're not saturating the field with trade stalls because we want traders to actually make some money, which is another big thing that I'm big on. There'll be a few traders there that we've got sponsors there that will be up their trade stands and stuff like that. And then, what else? Beer, food, fairground rides, coffee. We're not going to be doing like meet the people, the YouTuber people. We're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing massage and ego talks and things like that. The talks are sometimes good, but like every festival has them, so let's just talk to each other rather than it all being about one person. So that ain't happening. And to be honest, like I've checked a lot of feedback out from people, and the majority seem to think that stuff's probably a little bit dated as well. Not disrespecting anybody that does that, by the way, because the talks at VANLIFE Festival were pretty good. Not gonna lie, they were pretty good. But it's not about. There's no sort of hierarchy. There's no like stars or anything, apart from me. Apart from me, obviously, because it's called Terriblefest, so it's me and then everybody. Just kidding. So, and then Sunday we'll wake up. There'll be some music on and stuff like that, and then we can just get ready to go home, really. Or you can get drunk again. That'd be a good one. So, terriblefest.com. Again, links in the description. Go get your tickets now. One thing that I will say is that events like this are bloody hard to put on, and they rely on you buying tickets in advance, because obviously there's a lot of expense. Like, we're already, I don't know, 20 grand in or something. You need to buy a ticket bloody now, because you help that festival, and the more tickets we sell initially, the more things we can put on during the weekend. And also the other thing is, obviously it's the first one of its kind, so I don't have any photos and videos to show you how cool it was last year, so there's a lot of trust. You're trusting me to put this thing on, so hopefully everything's going to come together and it's going to be a brilliant weekend. But the most important part of the weekend is that we are just meeting and having a good time and having a relax and just, you know, sitting, chilling, socialising, all that kind of thing. There's a big camping field. There's a field for tents and things like that. There's already toilet blocks and showers and things like that already on site. There's a children's playground there. And then there's a main sort of event arena bit where all the food vendors and bar, and I keep talking about bar. I don't mean to talk about the bar. I'm not even a drinker myself, really. Again, you lot that are the drunkards. And that's it. That's the way it is. It's just going to be hopefully be a really good thing. And then next year, if you lot have enjoyed it, and we'll take your feedback on what has worked and what hasn't worked, hopefully we'll do it again next year. But up to now, with how stressful it is organising it, you can bugger off. I'm not doing it again. That's it. It's a one-off one. But hopefully we'll do it. Hopefully we'll do it again. Anyway, I'm gonna go. That is. Go buy tickets now, please. Just go buy tickets now. I'll put a discount code in the description as well while we're at it. But advanced tickets, they're all limited tickets, by the way. That's another thing. They're all limited. This isn't on the scale of VANLIFE Festival, obviously, because VANLIFE Festival has been going a long time and it's progressed really well. This is a smaller, intimate, better. It's not better than VANLIFE Festival, but it's cheaper than VANLIFE Festival. And you know, you can be a part of the. Remember VANLIFE Fest. Fuck off, Liam. Remember Terriblefest? Yeah, I was at that. It was right good. Bye, Felicia.